And it all just changed. I remember being a reasonably happy little kid running around the woods, and the friends that used to come up, and my father's friends, he had some of them since grade school. They were the same bunch, 50s greasers, and they were all into cars. They used to come work on the cars and bring the cars, and then it just all changed. Everybody went away. Nobody could deal with my mother. Nobody could talk to her because she got the Watchtower mentality, convert, convert, convert. I remember my mother got pregnant with my youngest sister, and she was 32 years old, and I remember her running around the house reading scriptures, going, woe to the pregnant woman. Oh, I'm 32 years old, and what if Armageddon comes and I'm pregnant? And I just thought she was nuts. And there was so much emotional blackmail to get baptized, to do this, to do that. I think kids naturally want to please their parents. They want to get love, and if that's the only way you can get love, their brand of love, that's what you do. So you play the game, and you're kind of split. You're one thing normal at school and at the work or wherever you are, and then at home you're just trying to play the role and keep everybody quiet and keep the explosions from happening. I also have been really angry because they were so busy running around saying the world was ending, don't go to college, you don't need college. But I wonder what kind of degree I would have now and what kind of cushy job I might have if I had any parental backing and any help. I think it's a money game. I think if the Watchtower tells people not to send their kids to college, then that's all the more money the Watchtower Society can get. That's another thing that my daughter knows. We're behind her. Yeah. She'll never have to just be kicked out at the age of 18 and fend for herself and do whatever. Now, I don't want her around my daughter. That kind of stuff is toxic. It's not real love. It's the only use she would have for my daughter is to convert her, and when she figured out my daughter was a thinking person that was already warned toward crazy stuff like that, she would not have any more use for my daughter. She would not be interested in my daughter's sports or my daughter's band or my daughter's college plans or anything like that. The only use she would have is to convert my daughter. My daughter doesn't need that. It's their brand of conditional, what they call love. She got enough love right here that's real for whatever she wants to do. First off, I feel really lucky. I got out with fairly intact with not very much missing, but some of them have had attempted suicides. Some people have lost their whole families, 40, 50 members, their whole extended families, and most of them are on antidepressants. Different people, their husbands have had affairs, and the Watchtower blames it on them and disfellowshipped them. There's about 2-3 occasions of that. They said that they didn't do their wifely duty, and it must have been their fault. It's a giant men's club, run by old men, and keeping the women subservient. It's like a bad science fiction from the 50s. No, like Invasion of the Pod Watchtower people. Nobody would understand it unless they've been through it. The people are still in the same clothes, doing the same thing, acting the same way, cookie cutter, everybody doing what's acceptable. It's uniformity. I think it's like that Holocaust poem. If they didn't come from me, it's all right. If they didn't come from me again, I'm doing good. I don't feel like that anymore now. I feel like since I know something, I have a duty to warn the public that when they come to your door, they're just not some nice people dressed in 50 Sears and Roebuck things in a Christian family, that they really need to know what this cult is all about and what the end result will be if you don't please the cult anymore.